Hey everyone, as always, Dylan, Miller Prospecting. Let me know if the microphone's okay, camera, all that other good stuff. And we're going to get to this. Wait 1 second. I'm sorry if there's a little bit of background noise. For whatever reason, my computer has decided it's going to update its hard drive right now. All right, sounds good. I know picture quality is amazing, but all right, I'm gonna try to go through some of these names. If I miss you, that's because y'all started chatting way too early. Andrew O'Neill, what's up? Noel, Robert Williams, Jackie Scott, JP Lons and more, Matthew Schott, Kevin Yu, Jeremy Gilbreth, Aiden Ruiz, Joel Jeffrey, Enrique Garcia, Ken Murphy, Lou Norris, Stephen Arman, John Gear, Terrence Gildred, Rebel Dog, Double D Prospecting. What's up, all y'all? High Energy, Yog. What's up, BJ? I know I saw Gregory Littleton in here. Tad Van Allen. What's up, Ken Murphy? What's up, HG Ed? Jason G, yeah, you made it here early today. Gibby's Treasures. I'm sure I'm missing a whole bunch of people. Hadley Cape Breton. Ginger in Japan, what's up, man? Good morning, good morning. It's late here. Even though I do have my coffee, even though it's late here, but I think I got everyone. Or Mark L, Josh Ortiz, Mark Crilly, Backyard Prospecting, put name here, hold me, something, something. Glenn Collins, Reg Lab, SREP 63. Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you all had a good Christmas. Hope you all got a lot of gold. Corey McGee, you know. Got a lot of stuff to give away today. Here, I'm actually going to show y'all. Let me just... Oh, let me move my papers. So there we go. That's what we're giving away today. A lot of gold. That's over an ounce of gold on that table right there, as well as my coffee. So we'll run through the prizes really quickly, just so you know what's there. I have 25 bags up here in the top. Miller Prospecting Paydirt. Those are approximately 6 ounces of my Paydirt. Every bag is guaranteed at least a 1/4 gram. One bag, though, has 25 times more gold. And in fact, it's got even more than that, just because I didn't want to be trumped by Gold Bay. So one bag in there has a 1/4 ounce of gold. One bag, 1/4 ounce of gold right there. So 25 bags to give away. There's 24 bags with a 1/4 gram in them, and one bag has a 1/4 ounce in it. We also have the bag from Gold Bay. This is their sample bag. It's got, I believe, a 1/4 gram in it, but they've also, Dave over at Gold Bay was great enough to donate that 7-gram nugget. And I added another little nugget in there. So that bag right there, total, you will have another 1/4 ounce of gold right there. Lynch Mining was awesome enough to donate some jars of Paydirt. We got a Gizmos Paydirt with 1 gram of gold in it, a reserve bag with, or a reserve jar with 1 gram of gold in it, a black label with 1 gram of gold in it. We've got the Diablo's Pit, which is 1.5 grams, Gizmos XL, which has 2 grams in it. What else we got? I also have 12 bags. And now those ones that I told you about, those are all for my Patreon members. Those will be pulled. If you're in the live show, if you're a Patreon member, you might win it. But anyone in the live show, if you're not a Patreon member, you have no chance of winning those. You should have joined my Patreon page, because you could have gotten a 1/4 ounce of gold. Now, you're only allowed to win one of those. If your name is pulled once, your name will be removed, and you can't win any of those. Now for my live show, I do have a lot of gold to give away to y'all as well, just because I know not all my subscribers can donate to my Patreon. So I have 12 bags of Tom's Gold Dirt. They're all various bags and various amounts of gold. Some I don't even know what's in them. I can't really read his handwriting, so I don't know like if this one here is 0.15 or 0.1 grams. So there's some free gold in them. I have 12 bags of Kenai Gold Paydirt. Tom was great enough to donate those, and Kenai was great to donate 12 bags. We've got 6 bags of Black Sand Challenge and 6 bags of his sampler. And all of those have 1/8 of a gram of gold in them. So those are pretty awesome. And then lastly, I have more of my Miller Prospecting. These are 3-ounce bags. I got to look at my notes because I don't even remember what's in them. Okay. Yeah, there's 11 bags. They all have 1/8 of a gram. So they're sampler bags, 3 ounces of my Paydirt. But one bag has 12 times as much gold. So 1.5 grams of gold. So somebody in the live chat today could win some gold. Now for the 12 bags of the Miller Prospecting Paydirt, those are again only for my Patreon members. Just because they're my Patreon members, but you can win one of those. If you win one of the bigger bags, if you're in my live show, you can win one of these as well. So someone technically could win a 1/4 ounce and then hit up another 1.5 grams. And I'm also going to, just because I have it here and it's sitting in front of my face, I have another sampler bag of Gold Bay, and the dust is flying everywhere. So I have another sampler bag of Gold Bay's Paydirt that I'm going to give away just to somebody on the live chat. So there's more Paydirt. Can't hurt to give away more stuff. So now, give me 1 second. Yeah, everyone wants a 1/4 ounce. I don't know why. I don't understand what's wrong with y'all. Y'all don't just want like one of the small bags with just, you know, 1/8 of a gram in it. Personally, my choice would be to win the Miller Prospecting Paydirt because that's a 1/4 ounce of gold. And there's a lot of gold in there. That's going to be the most fun to pan out. The Gold Bay, while it was great to get that one giant nugget, it's pretty much just one giant nugget. It's not going to be as cool as the Miller Prospecting Paydirt. So HD. The one time you win, you give it to BJ. Well, maybe he's going to say something about he's going to give it if he wins, and he'll win the big one. Now, backyard prospecting. You got to get some sponsors. This is the first time I've ever asked anyone to sponsor anything on my channel. And some of these, you know, Dave at Gold Bay was really awesome with that. But you have to remember, I've got a lot of gold on this table. That's mine. This is all, I emptied my coffers to do this giveaway. In my big bags alone, I have over 13.5 grams of gold right here. This big pile right there, 13.5 grams of gold in there. I mean, I got 1/4 ounce in one bag and then 6 grams mixed in with the other ones. And in the other bags on my Miller Prospecting Paydirt, I got like another 3 grams. So I've almost got 20 grams of my own gold up on that table without the sponsors. And the sponsors were wonderful giving me what they gave me. So Double D Prospect. I want to buy Miller Pay. Well, you have to watch in January. I've got a video coming out in January that it's not going to be Miller Paydirt, but it's going to be something close. So a surprise coming. I was supposed to be working on a video for that today, but I kind of just piddle-paddled around. Yeah, I'm going to... Tad Van Allen, yeah, it was great of me to give away my gold, but I'm going to regret it a week from now. Because after this month, I'm actually officially out of all my Miller Prospecting Paydirt for my Patreon members. So I'm going to have to make some more, which means I got to get more gold in. So when I'm writing that check out, so I'm going to be like regretting it. I'm going to be like, oh man, why did I give away all that gold? But, you know, this community's done a ton for me. So I couldn't thank y'all enough. I might not ever be able to do another giveaway this big again, but you know, I had a lot of good friends and some, you know, great supporters who helped me out through the year. So, and I had a bad year, so I figured, you know, my karma must be really, really bad. I might as well do something really, really nice. So it's going to be a late night. I'm hoping not. I'm going to try and do this rather quick. I mean, considering usually my live shows, it takes me an hour to give away like 4 or 5 bags of Paydirt. And I've got like 60 here, so... Yeah, if anyone wants to go to my Patreon, make sure you check out my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Miller Prospecting. Or just go to Patreon and type in Miller Prospecting. I'll pop up. Somebody tell Martin to come to the stream. Are you trying to start a fight, BJ? William Long, what's up? And Leanne Cronin. Oh. Yeah. I did see, you know, I didn't watch the video, but I did see Martin is doing a giveaway, so, you know, y'all might want to check his page out and see. I don't know if you have to pay to enter or anything like that, but, you know. Thanks, Josh Robbins. Where are the kiddos? The kiddos are at home, unfortunately. I had to give them up Christmas Eve, which really sucked. My Christmas day sucked. But we celebrated Christmas early. We celebrated it on the 20th. I got them in on the 19th, so on the 20th we did Christmas so they could have time to play with all their presents and everything like that. So, and Christmas Eve I had to give them up so they could have Christmas at their mom's house. Whee! You know. Robinson Prospecting, what's up? So here, let me type this in here again, and I will explain it. There's 2 links in there. Make sure you look at the chat. If you're not a Patreon member, just click the first link and leave a comment. If you're a Patreon member, click both links and leave comments. Those won't be to the end of the show, so you don't need to be here to win the prize. You can, I guess, bug out if you don't want to look at my ugly mug anymore. But you will only have 30 days to collect any prizes. If I don't hear from you within 30 days, I will do something with your winnings. I don't know what yet. Probably give them away at a different time. But 30 days, because I'm not holding stuff for a year and having people contact me a year later. And also, let me put this in there. YouTube is not a sponsor of this giveaway, nor are their parent company or any of their affiliates have anything to do with this giveaway. So... Eric Young, 2007. Yeah, I wasn't doing Paydirt back then. It's been a while, though. It's been probably 7 years since I opened my blog, so. Reg Lab. Yeah, it sucks, but next year I get them Christmas Day. So. Or at least that's what I'm thinking in my mind, but, you know. Derf Demand. No, in Indiana, unfortunately, you split holidays every other year, so... Yeah, we have alternating holidays here, so... I mean, it's actually really... Indiana's are pretty bad, where technically she was only supposed to get them from 12 till 9 p.m., but that would kind of suck for the kids to just, like, kind of wake up, and, you know, I didn't want to have my presents given to them at 12, you know, in the morning, then be like, okay, now go to your mom's and open presents, and their presents be here open and not be able to play with, so... I told her she could have them the whole day. You know, just not both. It would suck for both of us. Kind of have to share them the same day. So, and in my mind, I'm thinking next year I'll have them. But we all know how a year people forget. So, it's all good though. It's all good. I had my kids for 5 days. So, you know. Keith Brooking. You sent me some Paydirt, huh? When was that? What? Only 46 likes? What's wrong with you people? You know I live by the likes. Hey, Dan Swafford. I really enjoyed the video with your kids. Thanks, Terrence. Yeah, I like shooting videos with my kids, but unfortunately, since I only get them part-time now, it really makes it hard to shoot a video with them because I don't want to really take time away from hanging out with them and playing with them and telling them, you know, like, okay, sit here while I set up equipment and do all this other stuff. So it makes it hard to shoot videos with them now. You know, I used to, if you're with them 7 days a week, you could just randomly pick a day and say, okay, let's do something, shoot a video. Richard Davis, Merry Christmas. And Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope everyone had a great Christmas. Hope everyone got a lot of gold. So just so I'm not here for like hours and hours, I'm going to start giving away some of the Patreon Paydirt because you don't have to be in the chat to win that. That's just for my Patreon members. But give me 1 second. I just want to check out some stuff and see. How many? Let me check all. Make sure all the comments are going in the right place and stuff. All right, and then I need to, I got so many tabs open. Let me close out some of these tabs. $123 people.
Download the booking.com app.
Oh, Lord. Don't download the booking.com app because it just tried to blow up my live stream. So, forgot my microphone was on. Or my speakers were on. All right. 124 people watching. Oh, we got 83 likes now. See, people are adding the likes. Sent it Monday, December 23rd. Well, that's cool. I look forward to that. I'm actually trying to be a little bit better when I get mail calls. You know, not like the Tom's one, which I sat on for a year. So the gem Paydirt, like I said, is harder to do, but, you know. Watching this at work, I may have to jump off if a customer comes in. Ah, man, ignore the customers, man. It's the day after Christmas. How do I get out of slow mode? I have no idea. I don't know anything about the live show stuff. One of these days, I'm actually spending some time. All right, so here, let me start moving some cameras around, and we're going to do some giveaways. Oh, well, that isn't any good. I totally forgot to pull the names out. So I need Patreon names. Wouldn't do any good to do a giveaway if I don't have everyone's name. Oh, I need more coffee. All right, so boom, there we go. And I did bring a pen and stuff like that so I can write down because there's a lot of stuff to give away. So my ugly mug is shrunk down. Let's give away. This is all my Patreon Paydirt. That's or Patreon rewards that are going out or giveaway, whatever you want to call it. So, let's do that. Orange Crush, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while. So, we're going to do, this is for Patreon members only. These prizes right here, but then in a little bit we'll do some Paydirt for everyone that's in the live show. Uganda coffee is so supreme. Now, I'll actually tell you, I like really cheap coffee. I am not a coffee snob. I'm actually kind of upset. I used to buy the dollar coffee, Mexican coffee at Walmart, and I loved it. I get used to drinking it all the time. And they stopped carrying it. So I've been buying up all the other junky coffees trying to find a replacement and haven't found one. So let me do. So we're gonna do. Which one should I give away first? I'm guessing the Gold Bay bag first. We'll do the Gold Bay bag first since that's the biggest nugget, and for some reason everyone seems to want that giant 7-gram nugget. So we'll give that one away. Now for the Patreon names that you can see here, I will scroll through them. Everyone's name is on here. If you were a $5 or $10 member, your name is on here once. If you were a $25, $50, or $100 member, as you can see here, your name is on here a second time. So I appreciate all those people that supported my channel. Before the giveaway, I'll support, I thank everyone who supports my channel on the first, who doesn't flee me after the giveaway. I appreciate all of y'all. It really helps keep the channel open. It's the only reason this channel is open is because of my Patreon page. Because now that I'm divorced, I cannot afford Paydirt without my Patreon members. So I need to thank all of y'all. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to do the giveaway too, because if it wasn't for y'all, I'd have probably closed up a couple months ago. So everyone's name's there. So there we go. We're going to give away. Here, let me just pull it up. So we're going to do this one first. This is the Gold Bay sample bag with the 7-gram nugget. I don't remember the exact weight. Let me see if I wrote it down here somewhere. 7.125 grams. And I also have a 0.4 gram quartz nugget added to there as well. So grand total right there, 7.775 grams of gold. Or maybe it's a little bit more. But 7.75 grams. The nugget's the main thing. 7.125 grams. So thanks, Barrett. Thank you, William Long. Did BJ not think he was on there? You're on there twice, BJ. So you're here, right here. Then you're all the way at the bottom. I put them in 2 different row columns. See? And there you are, second time. Bam. I made sure I quadruple checked. I spent about an hour and a half today making sure I wrote this list and double checked it. So, but all right, we're going to pick the name. This is for the Gold Bay. And you can only win one. So if your name's on here twice, I will be pulling both your names. So here we go. Drum roll, please. Gold Bay sample bag with the giant nugget. Winner is Rodney K. So Rodney K just won himself this. So I need to write this down. So I am not trying to watch this extremely long video. So congratulations, Rodney K. Oh, my computer's getting really happy. And now we're going to start giving away some of the Miller Prospecting Paydirt. We got 25 bags of this to go through. Let me pull Rodney K's name out. I think he only had one name, too. He might have had 2, huh? Yeah, he had 2 entries. So congratulations, Rodney. Awesome, man. Good guy. All right, so we got 25 bags of Miller Prospecting Paydirt to give away. And let's just start with those. So the winner is Justin F. So Justin F., you just won one of these bags. So I don't know if you have 2 names or not. Let's see. Ah, what did I just do? No, my computer's just going haywire. Doesn't like it in this room. This room's so full of dust. All right, there we go. So that was bag number 1. Bag number 2. Is going to Susan A. So Susan A won bag number 2. And congratulations to all of you winners. So Susan A, I'll pull your name off. And we'll pick another name in 1 second. Let me just check chat. Yes, one of the 25 is a 1/4 ounce in it. All the others have a guaranteed 1/4 gram. And one of them has a 1/4 ounce. So. Yeah, I know I need a secretary. I should have done this on a day when I had the kids so they could be writing down names for me. Usually I just go back and watch the old video and do it, but that was going to be way too long. So let's pick another name for bag number 3. And the winner is Kevin C. So Kevin C. You won that one. And let me pull your name. I don't think you had 2 names, but we'll check. Oh, you did. So there you go. All right, bag number 4. Anthony T. Pull your name. See all the stuff I have to go through to give y'all stuff? All right, that was only bag number 4. All right, bag number 5. Shane S. So bag number 5 goes to Shane S. Pull some more names. Only good thing about pulling these names is the list gets a lot shorter. Gives everyone a better chance. All right. Shane only had 1 name. All right. Bag number 6. There we go. Kevin U. Kevin U wins a lot on my channel. Good guy, so I'm not complaining. Pull his name. And you'll have to ignore me if I'm ignoring chat for a few minutes, but I'll try and catch up. Hopefully everyone's being nice. You need the karma. All right, give me 1 second. All right, let's do, what is we back on? Bag number 7. So there we go, bag number 7. Kurt P. All right, bag number 8. Is Keith P. Pull names. All right, and bag number 9. These are all the same bag. I'm just going to pull them out afterwards. Michael M. And nobody needs to contact me for any of these prizes. I'm just going to mail them out. So, Patreon members, I have your addresses. So, it's only the live show people who tend to not email me after they win. Michael M. Michael M. And I'm just lucky that so far I've never gotten 2 Patreon members with the same first name and last initial. So let's pick one more. Bag number 10. Silver M, which is Silver Mine. So Silver Mine, you just won a bag. Let's pull your name. And I'm going to check chat real quick. Yeah, a lot of K's in the winner's circle. You're right. Dream Mat, you can just go to their website and get it. I think it's really too expensive. Hey, George, how's it going? Sherry Ward, Rick Adams. All right, back to the name pulling. Can't say thank you. Oh, no. All right, so I pulled Silver Mine's name up. Okay, so pick another one. This is bag number 11, almost halfway through. And the winner is Scott L. Oh my God. So Scott L, let's pull your name. I have to say, I'm really surprised that neither Ed or BJ has won yet. Y'all must have been naughty for Christmas or something, or are you just saving it up to the end? Alright, there you go. We're going to pick another name. Bag number 12. Paul D. All right, bag number 13. Right at the halfway point. Paul A. Likes the Pauls right now. So Paul A, let's pull your name off. There we go. Bag number 14. Alfred G. Just pull your name. And congratulations to everyone. All right, so pick another name. Bag number 15. Josh O. Josh is one of the other ones that wins all the time with me, which is good. He's been with me a long time on my channel, so I was my supporter. So Josh O, let me check chat. Thank you, Hadley. All right. Let's give away bag number 16. Brandon W. All right, bag number 17. And I still have to give away all the Lynch Mining as well. Richard C. Pull your name. Bag number 18. Andrew O. Andrew O, you just won. Oh, only one in. All right, bag number 19. William Long. I don't think you've ever won with me, William. I don't remember. I remember one chat where you were complaining your name was last and you hated it. You thought it made it so harder for you to win. Which is why, specifically, I added all the second names after. All right, bag number 20. I'll show it again just in case everyone forgot what they looked like. Bag number 20. There you go. I knew that name would show up eventually. BJ Crow. Congratulations, BJ. And pull your name out of here. Because otherwise I know you'll win again. No, well, Barrett will know. Bag number 21. Kenneth J. Pull your name. We're getting almost to the end. 4 more bags to go of my Paydirt. We're pulling Kenneth J. Bag number 22, Miller Prospecting Paydirt. John M. Pull his name. This is on here twice. So there we go. Bag number 23. Randy H. Put your name. Bag number 24. Good luck, everyone. Andrew W. Bag number 4. So 1 bag left to go. I think you have 2 names. do. All right. The very last bag, guaranteed 1/4 gram of gold. One of these 25 bags will have a 1/4 ounce. Let's go. Last name. Debbie B. So there we go. That's everyone's names. I'm going to go through chat for a second, and then we're going to do the lynch mining. So let me just check the chat for a second. Yeah, congrats to Debbie. I don't think I've pulled her name in a long time. All right. All right, so now we got to do lynch mining. I'm looking for a post. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I'll post up links after all these giveaways, and then we'll just hang out for a minute, let everyone post some things. But I do have a link for the giveaways. I just got to go copy paste them again. I typically don't give away my own gold. Gerald, typically I sell my gold to help keep funding this channel. It was just, I had some extra. I got a couple good bags in, and I had some people send me some Paydirt that were just for me to pan out and not do videos on. So, what? Sean Zilla. All right, so we're gonna do. I didn't pull Debbie's name, I don't believe. So let me go and pull Debbie's name, and then we're gonna do some lynch mining giveaway. So you still have a shot of winning some stuff. So we're gonna start with the Gizmos Paydirt, the regular Gizmos Supremo. That is a Supremo, right? Yes, that's a Supremo. It's got a gram of gold in it. I should know that. So we're going to do that. Gizmo Supremo. Let's pick a name. Stephen L. So you just won. So you're guaranteed a gram of gold. Well, guaranteed by lynch mining, not by me. So the jar says it's guaranteed a gram of gold. All right, and now we're going to do the reserve Paydirt from lynch mining as well, and that again is guaranteed 1 gram of gold. Rodney D. All right, and let me pull your name. And then we're going to do the black label. So this is a black label, again, with 1 gram of gold guaranteed. Lynch mining Paydirt. Jason K. Let's pull your name. I don't know if you had two. Yep. All right, what are we going to do next? Diablo's Pit. Guaranteed 1.5 grams of gold. I love that name, Diablo's Pit, for a Paydirt. It's a great name. Here we go. Jacob C. So there you go, Jacob. You just won. Let me pull your name off. Guaranteed 1.5 grams. And then we will do the last one. This is the last giveaway for my Patreon members only that aren't on the live show. And here we go. This is for Gizmo's Supremo XL, my absolute favorite Paydirt, which is why I saved it for last. Well, it's not my favorite. It's my favorite from Lynch Mining. It's one of my favorites, though. I just love the Gizmo Supremo XL, my favorite jar. Guaranteed 2 grams of gold. Let's go. Have your fingers crossed. Fred S. There you go. So, that's it. Now all we're going to do, then we can do some YouTube comment generators. We'll do those in a second. Let me let y'all look at my ugly mug for a while. While I catch up on some chat and stuff, then we'll post some more links. Then we're going to You used up all your luck, Ed, in the last giveaway. I don't know why you're complaining if you didn't win. You gave up all your good luck. Congrats to everyone that won. Yeah, congrats, and thank you all for supporting my channel. It really means a lot to me. And if you're a Patreon member, don't worry. There's still those 12 bags up there, and one of those has 1.5 grams. So somebody could still win that's a Patreon member. So let me go pull some links and stuff really quickly. Let me figure out. All right, I'm done with this list. That wasn't too horrible. Didn't take up too much time. $149 people watching, 119 likes. Way too much chat for me to go through it all. All right, I'm going to start spamming some links. There you go. So if you want to enter in the live show giveaway, you could win one of 24 bags, either from Tom's Gold Dirt or Kenai Gold. Or I have another sampler bag of Paydirt from Gold Bay, Brain Fart. And if you're a Patreon member, you can post in the second link and win one of the 12 last bags of Miller Prospecting Paydirt. Every bag is guaranteed an eighth of a gram, but one of them has 1.5 grams of gold in it. So still got 37 bags of Paydirt to give away. So yeah. Yeah, I like the Belmont. I like those 5-pound bags of Belmont. You don't get a ton of gold, but, you know, not everyone can afford to like $90 for their regular bags, and those ones are nice and cheap, especially when they're on sale. So, all right, let me check. And if you post a comment and you don't see it on there for a minute, sometimes it's throwing them in the spam filter, so I'm checking that though. I don't know what. Just people saying Merry Christmas for some reason. It thinks it's spam. Oh well. But we're doing that. We're getting it going. You get like a few minutes, let everyone chat and have some fun. And Racing Prospector, what's up? Freddie Dodge says any gold is good gold. I agree with that. You know. So while I'm just sitting here chatting, we're going to talk about some upcoming videos I got coming out. So I have a really cool bag of Paydirt. I'm going to be putting up a review on the 30th, I guess next Monday, which I'm really excited about. This is some Paydirt I've been trying to get for a while, and I finally got my hands on some, so I'm really excited to be doing this review. I also have a video probably coming out tomorrow. I was supposed to shoot the end of it today, but I kind of didn't do it, so I still have to edit it, but I should have a video coming out either tomorrow or the next day. That's a mail call, and that's from my good buddy John. Sent me some Christmas Paydirt, so I went through that and shot the video. And make sure you check that out because there's going to be something really interesting at the end that me and him worked out. So, you know, make sure you watch that video. So that one will be up either tomorrow or the next day. And then on Monday, I will have this really awesome review. So I've got a couple really good reviews coming up in the next like month, 2 months. So found some new Paydirt sellers, so that's always good. Found some eBay sellers that are very questionable, but you know, you know, better to get rid of them. So, and I've got some other videos coming up that aren't really Paydirt reviews, but I'm excited about. So. Hey, Reg Lab, don't buy from Golden Paydirt. Don't buy from them. Now, Golden Paydirt is one of the worst sellers. Is that Trudy? Yeah, there's so many better sellers out there than Golden Paydirt. I mean, Golden Paydirt, if you get a really good bag, probably get a 20-25% return on your investment, where you could go to Gold Bay and be guaranteed 80%. So, Andrew, yeah, eBay, you know, it's one of those things. I personally, if I wasn't doing reviews, I would never buy on eBay. There are some really great sellers on there. Amaze 6 is a really good seller. What's the other one's name? Find the Line Prospecting is a decent seller on there. He used to be really great. Last time I reviewed him, he wasn't as great, but he's still a good seller. And there's a couple of them on there that are really good sellers, but the vast majority on eBay are horrible. They're just horrible. So the worst thing about eBay, and the reason I personally wouldn't buy on eBay, is because you really can't review them. eBay has so many loopholes in it for sellers and buyers to cheat each other that it's just horrible. eBay sellers can change their name every 30 days. So if I do a review on somebody and it's absolutely horrible, they can just change their name 30 days later. If you buy Paydirt from somebody and say, oh, I'm buying Paydirt from, you know, White Wall Paydirt, and you hate it, and then a month later you're scrolling through eBay and he's changed his name, you won't remember because his name will be different. And a lot of times they'll do that. They'll change their name, change their descriptions, and then you see someone blackwall Paydirt and you're like, oh, well, I'll try him. And then you got, you know, gypped twice from the same guy just because he changed his name. It's eBay should not allow them to change their name every 30 days. It's obviously a way for people to scam people. I mean, I understand every once in a while you need to change your name. You know, I used to run a business on eBay. I did it for 5 years, and I had to change my name when I changed what I was selling. So, but it wasn't every 30 days. In 5 years, I changed my name once, and it was just because I changed what I was selling. So, you know. 10 times clean. Here you go. There's some links there. Yeah, Robert, that's the thing about eBay is a lot of people go, but you got to think too, 90% of the time, it's not from that area they're telling you. You know, if you buy from a legitimate website, 90% of the time, it's from that area. You know, they'll tell you, oh, I'm from North Carolina. 90% of the time, it's from North Carolina. If you go on eBay, 90% of the sellers live in Florida, New York, Texas, nowhere where there's gold. 90% of them. You know, because you know what most of them are doing? Most of the people that sell on eBay are like me and you and everyone else that's on this channel right now. They buy Paydirt and they get a lot of dirt. And what do you do with that dirt? You add half the gold that you just got out of the bag and sell it for more on eBay. And then you just made extra money. That's what they do. I mean, there's no way some guy is going up to Alaska and bringing back 10 5-gallon buckets to Florida to dry out and sell on eBay. It's just logistically not right. So, I'm sure there is some legit people that, you know, move their Paydirt in different places, but the amount of people, you know, that are on eBay selling Paydirt that are from Florida is ridiculous, you know. And I've seen a couple eBay listings where people actually tell you that they're just taking the Paydirt that they acquired from other sellers and adding different gold to it and selling it. And you know, and I've seen some eBay sellers Paydirt, you know, where I've gotten it in and I just never reviewed it because they went out of business, that you could tell is golden Paydirt, where they had gotten golden Paydirt and got scammed, and you know they weren't going to add all that gold back in. So if they got 20% from golden Paydirt, they probably made that into 2 bags and doubled their money, you know. Backyard prospecting, all Paydirt is seeded. All Paydirt is seeded. Nobody would stay in business selling Paydirt that was not seeded, because if you look at how gold is really in the dirt, you get a gram per ton on average. Nobody's selling a ton of Paydirt. Nobody on eBay or on their own website is selling a ton of Paydirt, saying, here, we're going to send you a truckload of Paydirt and you're going to get a gram out of it. So usually everyone, 99% of all Paydirt sellers see their bag. If they say it's unsearched, unseeded Paydirt, I would never buy it. Never. Because that means it's got no gold in it. No gold. If somebody's on such a rich spot where they could grab an 8-ounce thing of dirt and have a lot of gold in it, they would not be selling it. They would be mining it 24/7. They'd be getting their friends, their family, everyone there to mine that Paydirt, because it'd be so loaded. I mean, if you could go and scoop a shovel full and say, I got 24 ounces of dirt here and there's 3 grams of gold, nobody would sell it. Nobody in the world would sell it. So unless they've been living in the mountains for 40 years and they were crazy, but you know. So every Paydirt is seeded. It just depends on, you know, my thing is if Paydirt is real Paydirt that's seeded or fake Paydirt that's seeded. You know, I could go dig a shovel of dirt out of my Indiana ground and say, oh, it's Paydirt, and add in a gram of gold, but it's not real Paydirt. But if I go to Alaska and take a shovel full of some area that, you know, you might get 8 or 9 little bitty -40 flakes in it, and then I add a gram of gold, it's real Paydirt with just added gold. So, you know, there's a difference in between real Paydirt and fake Paydirt, you know, both of them with added gold. I would prefer real Paydirt with added gold because typically that's when you find the little bit extra that makes it over what they guarantee. No. Yes, people just sell dirt from their backyard all the time. They usually don't stay in business very long. See, that's the one good thing is you know, Paydirt isn't a hugely profitable business. So if somebody's selling Paydirt and they're actually making a good profit on it, it means they're ripping people off. So they usually don't stay in business long, because if they're on eBay, they get a lot of negative feedback and it just buries them, and it's just not worth their time. They'll get chargebacks on PayPal. It's just not worth it. And if they have a website, then someone like me reviews it. If it's really, really bad and it's, you know, then they go out of business. So, I mean, there's some that stay in business like Golden Paydirt, who just, you know, advertises, does all kinds of crazy things, floods the market. So yeah, I like the Caribbean Paydirt website. I like their Paydirt. It was pretty cool. I wasn't a big fan of the clay Paydirt, but I just don't like doing clay Paydirt personally. But, you know, it's a new company. And like I say, new companies that start out decent usually become good Paydirt sellers. The ones that start out bad never get good. So, you know, he still has to, Caribbean needs to work on a little bit, because I think my ROI went down the more I spent on their Paydirt, and that's never the way to do it. So, what's up, George? Yeah, I mean, that's what a real Paydirt should be, tailings with added gold. I mean, you have to add gold, otherwise no one would make money, you know, because the seller wouldn't make money, because what they'd be selling would have so little gold that they'd lose all their customers and no one would ever come back. And you also, what's the biggest nugget I've ever found? 2 grams. 2 grams is the biggest nugget I've ever found so far to date. And I still have it. I always only replace it once I get something bigger, and then I sell that other one to fund the channel. But I have it somewhere over in here. But 2 grams is the biggest I've ever found. And I don't remember who I found it in. I want to say Lynch Mining, but I might be wrong. So don't quote me on that. I might be wrong. It might not have been Lynch Mining, but I thought it was. But 2 grams is the biggest I've ever found so far. So I'm going to keep posting some links, because in like 15 minutes we'll start pulling some names. And I'm going to do the Patreon one first, so make sure if you're a Patreon member, you click that bottom link and add a comment so I can pull your name for the Miller Prospecting 12 bags, 3-ounce bags, all guaranteed an eighth of a gram. One of them has 1.5 grams. And you can win this even if your name's already been pulled for one of the other prizes. So, because this is just for people that are in the live show that turned up. So, California Mother Load, 3 pound, found lots of each time ordered. Is that the Amazon seller, Larry? I think that's the Amazon seller, huh? I don't remember. Oh. Which link? Orange Crush here. Look in the chat. There you go. There's 2 links there. Leave a comment in both if you're a Patreon member. If you're not a Patreon member, only leave a comment in the first one. If you're a Patreon member, leave comments in both. Hey, Sherwood. Hey, Allie. How you doing? Hey, Pinger, Rick Adams, Aubrey, Justin Preet, Viv's Corner. Did I just gain a whole bunch more people? Nope, 137. But I got 132 likes, 1 dislike. Ah, somebody didn't win and got a frowny face on them. People in your dislikes. Always amazes me, people with their dislikes. How could you dislike me? I mean, well, my wife disliked me, but John, I just gave away. Actually, I think I did give away an ounce of gold already. So, I think I told it up earlier. I think there's 34 grams here, so almost gave away an ounce. Just got a little bit left to give away, and I got a 2.73 nugget in a gift bag from Randy Hershey. Randy's a great guy. He needs to send me some chocolate, though. I don't want the gold. I just want some chocolate. 1.57 grams. Dislike is an X. No, she doesn't watch my videos. I don't have to worry about that. Gerald Wilson, 70% off. You're not getting your monies back in gold. You're not. I guarantee it. You're not. If it's from Golden Paydirt, it could be 99% off. You still wouldn't get your money back in gold. He would put just enough gold. He's not, he makes a huge profit. Yeah, one entry for each one for you, Orange Crush. But yeah, it does. I'm a filter out. So if you leave 10 comments, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna filter out any extra comments. But just posted some links. If you're just here in the live chat and you're not a Patreon member, click the first link and leave a comment. If you're a Patreon member, click both links and leave comments. I hadn't thought about this beforehand that I'd have to do 2 videos. I probably should have just given away all this Paydirt to everyone in live chat, but you know, I really wanted to do extra for my Patreon members because they've really been keeping my channel gotten real good. Lynch mining has gotten quicker with shipping, Fred. Yeah, I mean, I talked to Rhett probably about 2 months ago, maybe about 2 months ago about the shipping. And I can tell you, he hates that they can't ship out fast. He hates it more than anything. But he is probably one of the bigger sellers out there. Probably Golden Paydirt probably sells more Paydirt than anybody. And he's probably number 2. But the difference is his profit margin is a lot slimmer than Golden Paydirt. So he can't hire as much help as someone like Golden could. And, you know, not a trade secret. I'm not telling anything, but he's been ripped off multiple times from people who he bonds all his employees that come in there. And he's been ripped off multiple times where people just snagged an ounce of gold and ran out the door and just never came back to work. And so you just can't hire some guy off the street and say, hey, I need you to bag up these bags of Paydirt and put a, you know, gram of gold in each. Here's a giant bucket full of gold. You know, it just, people tend to not be so honest. So, you know, so he has told me, and he went and tried to get co-packers to do it where they would just fill the bags up with the dirt and they would send it back to him and he would just add the gold to them all. And it was so expensive. He went out and got bids for automated machines to do it. And it was so expensive, he wouldn't have recouped his money for 100 years. So he has been working on shipping. He tells me all kinds of ways he's tried to increase his shipping. It's just hard. I mean, I know a lot of the problem is he does these sales, like these Christmas sales and these Black Fridays, and he gets influx with all these things. So, you know, he's just... He kind of does it to himself a little bit, but I know it's one of his things he really works on. So, and if y'all didn't know this, Lynch Mining's family owns a winery in California. I've actually had some of the wine. It's pretty good. So, he sent me a case of it a couple years back for me and my wife. So, and it was pretty good. I don't remember the name of their winery now, but his family is all about dirt. You know, growing up, his family had the winery, and then him and his brother moved to Arizona to go gold mining. So, George, Dylan, do you still have the 10-gram hand poured nugget from Tom's Gold Dirt? I do. It's actually on my desk because in a video coming out in a couple days, I've got something coming with that, something to do with that. So, and I also still have the 1 ounce round, your first pour silver. I still have that, and that's going to be doing something with that as well in this video coming up. It will be in the video of John's mail call. So anyone wants to watch that video coming out tomorrow or the next day, I will be discussing John's Paydirt as well as that 10-gram nugget and the 1 ounce silver round I got from George. So all this gold is just burning holes in my pocket. I got to get rid of it. So. Derek, is this a Patreon giveaway only? No, it is not. I still have 25 bags of gold Paydirt to give away to just people in the live chat. So it is predominantly for my Patreon members, but, you know, they keep the channel open with their donations and their support. It lets me keep buying Paydirt. So, hey, Scott Fowler. Yes, you missed it all. I don't even know where my list is. I don't remember if you won. I don't think you won, Scott Fowler. But there's still more Paydirt to give away, so... So Scott and everyone else, make sure, just posted 2 links. If you're just here in the chat and you're not a supporter of my Patreon page, click that first link, leave a comment. If you're a Patreon member, click both links, leave comments in both of them. Hold on one second. Richard Davis. Doody 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 doo. Hey, Kathy. Hello from Indiana. Tend to ever find platinum? I have found it, but only from the seller Eureka Gold Sands. But as many bags as I've reviewed of his where he guarantees platinum, I think I've done like 8 reviews of his Paydirt, something like that. Maybe 6 or something odd reviews. And I've only found platinum 1 time, I believe. Maybe twice, but... So considering that's really his big sell for his Paydirt is he adds platinum, which he claims is so valuable, and you know, it makes the bags worth buying. And I've only found it a couple times. But the problem with platinum is a lot of times platinum is magnetic. So people that do Paydirt, if they're using a magnet, they'll pull the platinum out and throw it away. So you know. Just posted some links again. So if you're just here in the live chat, not a Patreon member, click that first link, leave a comment. If you're a Patreon member, click both links, leave comments at both. Mr. Bean Hunter, what's up? Gary and Doris, how y'all doing? Let me see. Let me go check and make sure all the comments are being approved. Because eBay likes to spam things. There we go. So does everyone have their name? If you're a Patreon member and you're in my chat, have you left a comment in the hidden video? Because I'm going to pull those in a second. So... Oh, I've totally forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me, Enrique. Are you doing the gold magazine in the giveaway? I actually gave them away, and I totally forgot. Anyone that's a Patreon member got one. I just stuffed them in this month's tier rewards envelope. So anyone that's a Patreon member is getting an envelope. Every single Patreon member is getting an envelope, and they are getting one of those 1-year subscriptions to Gold Prospector magazine. And what's funny is I thought I had 100 of them, but I had 90 Patreon members, and I ended up with 1 left over. So we all know who that's going to. This guy. So, but every Patreon member is getting one this month, so, you know, I gave them away to y'all. So, I didn't want to try and, like, pull names for 100 people just to give away a little card. So, everyone that's a Patreon is getting one. And also, for this month's tier awards, which, you know, I will be doing that video on the 1st as well. Everyone's getting silver this month. Everyone's getting silver because silver is one of the Christmas colors, so... If you're a $5 member, you're getting some silver. If you're a $10 member, you're getting some silver. If you're a $25 member, you're getting more silver. If you're a $50 member, you're getting some silver. $100 members, everyone's getting some silver this month. So, you know, figured might as well go all out for this Christmas. Go broke and hope I have a lot of good karma for 2020. So, Sherwood Prizeman, you did the card. It takes them a long time before they actually ship out the first magazine. They only ship out, I think they only put out 4 magazines a year or something like that. But I got my card and I put it in. I mean, this was a while back. I'd gotten it from somebody else. And I think it took me almost a year before I got my first magazine. So they're not super quick about it. So yes, H.G. Scheller had lots of silver. Hey Rick. Hey Jimaholic. Well, sorry to hear that, Scott Fowler. Yeah, 2019 sucked for me. I got a lot of bad bags of Paydirt. I reviewed some old, really good Paydirt sellers who are not so good anymore. And just, I don't think I had in 2019 one seller that was just like awesome, where I was just like, oh my God, I got to add them to my list of repeat buyers, you know. I mean, all my favorite Paydirt sellers, Gold Bay, Tom's Gold Dirt, Lynch Mining, Kenai Gold, they're still from reviews from 2017 and 2018. 2019, nobody really blew me away. So, hoping 2020 is better with the Paydirt. I do have some ones I'm hopeful for, so we'll see. So, says out the Trommel and Hog match. Good luck with that. Here, hold on a second. Anyone that can't leave a comment, I have no idea why. Sometimes YouTube doesn't let you leave comments, but it has nothing to do with me. Because I have no blocks on the comments. Anyone can leave a comment. Favorites of the Lynch Mining reviews. Yep. So anyone can leave a comment. Just, you know, the same thing with YouTube with notifications. Sometimes you don't get a notifications. Sometimes you do. Anthony Hallbrook, 6.5-ish pounds of silver. Ooh, that's a lot of silver. I don't have that much. I will say, my ex-father-in-law, I remember we moved, he was moving one time, and he asked, you know, I was helping him move, and he picked up his bed, and underneath his bed were just boxes and boxes of medium-sized or large-sized Priority Mail boxes. Every one of them was stuffed to the top with silver. And when we moved to Indiana, this was when he was in California, I helped him load up the U-Haul. When he moved to California, he had so much gold, it paid for his house. So much silver, it paid for his house when he moved here. So, I mean, he had pounds and pounds of it. I remember, because it's funny, he sold it all to APMEX. And I could just imagine when he called them and told them, well, you know, I got a pallet of silver coming to you, so. I don't have very much silver. I have a lot of silver bars, but they're all 1 gram bars, so they don't add up very well. Full push metals, what's up? Yeah, that's a lot of silver. All right, I'm gonna leave links once more. If you're a Patreon member, because I'm gonna do y'all first. If you're a Patreon member, make sure you click those 2 links and leave a comment, especially the second one, because I'm gonna be pulling y'all's name in a second. And we're gonna give away some more Paydirt. I want to be done in the next like 30 minutes or so. Silver for life. Yeah, there's a lot of silver. Silver's a lot of work to get out, and just, you know, silver prices just aren't that high. So it's kind of like the same thing with gold. When gold was, you know, $900 an ounce, people weren't mining as much. And when it went all the way up to 2,000 is when people were going back to all the old mines that had already been mined out multiple times, because it was worth it for them to pay for the gas to get it out. Yeah, 1 gram bars are really small. Yes, they are. You know. But so once silver gets up really high, people will start hitting a lot of those mines again. So, you know. Yep. Gibby's Treasure. Kenai and DNJ does combo bags with silver. I don't want to say anything because I don't know. I'll have to go look. But one thing I don't like is Paydirt sellers who sell silver and it's silver shot. It's just, to me, that's not as much fun when you get silver shot. If, you know, they can get crystallized silver for just a little bit more. And I think that's so much cooler than finding little bitty balls of silver in your Paydirt, you know. When is all this Paydirt going in the mail, Dylan? I have no idea, man. Don't ask me questions like that, man. That's a lot of stuff to pack up. I'm going to start packing it up tomorrow, but the odds are most of it probably won't go out until the 2nd, because I got my tier rewards going out on the 2nd. So I will probably have it all packed up and ready to go out on the 2nd. So I don't like taking multiple trips to the post office. I will start printing labels tomorrow and packing stuff up, and once it's all done, probably the 2nd, it'll all go in the mail. So might as well just dump it all in at the post office at once and drive them crazy. Yeah, I like the Kenai Black Sand. I like it now, and I liked it when they first started. I didn't like their middle one where they put in large gold. That one was kind of, that's the one I actually reviewed when they had the put chunkier gold in it. So Gibby's Treasure. Yeah, I like crystallized silver. I mean, it's harder to find to buy. That's the problem. That's why most sellers don't use it, because it's hard to find in bulk where you can buy it pretty much a little bit over spot or at spot, where silver shot you can buy from a million websites just over spot. So that's why most of them use it. Yeah, I'll post links one more time, and then in 2 or 3 minutes, we're going to start pulling names again. So if you're a live show member and not a Patreon member, go to the first link and post a comment. If you're a Patreon member, go to both and leave a comment. There you go. Yeah, Glasstron, it's on my list. I have a review from Lynch Mining coming up probably this month, but I really want to get one of those Belmont buckets. So I want to see how tough those buckets are to open. I hate buckets, man. Those things are tough. And I really want on my wish list is the new bucket from Gold Bay, the $10,000 bucket. But I'd have to sell everything I own and borrow some money still to get one of those. So David Goldbay grows his own silver. Yeah, that's generally most people that sell crystallized silver grow it themselves. So you can get 4 bags for less than a bucket. I have to look at that. You know, a lot of these sellers you have to look at, you know, with their shipping, what's better. So Street Tips sells crystallized silver. I'll have to look him up. I know I've watched some of his videos. So if I'm ever rich, I'll buy you one. But by then, by the time you're rich or I'm rich, the buckets will probably be $50,000 at that point. What's up, Mitchell Bennett? There you go. Since you just got here, I just posted a link. Make sure you click the first link and leave a comment so you can be entered in the giveaway. If you're a Patreon member, click both links and leave a comment. So, yeah, I haven't tried Gold Bay. You know, the only bucket I've ever been able to review was donated to me. Well, it wasn't donated. They sent it to me so I could review it, and then I had to give them back all the gold. But, you know, it was super nice of them. Don't want to, you know, it was really awesome of them to send it to me and let me pan it out and send it back to them, all the gold. So that doesn't happen that often, though, but I'm never going to be able to afford. I mean, I would have to stop doing reviews for 6 or 9 months and save up all the money to do a bucket review. So start a GoFundMe for a $10,000 bucket review. Now, I have plans for a GoFundMe, but it's not for a bucket because no one wants to give you 10 grand, and that's essentially what they're doing, is giving you 10 grand to buy some gold and get it all in. So, all right, last link, and you gotta be quick because I'm gonna go start posting some stuff. So there you go, 2 links. If you're a Patreon member, leave a comment in both videos. If you're not a Patreon member, only do the first one. Let me go start approving comments that might have gotten spam filtered, and then we're gonna pull some names. What? No spam filters? I guess everyone's got their name in. All right, so we're gonna do Patreon one first, the 12 bags. Someone will send you a bucket. Yeah, I don't know about that. This world is a very untrusting world. You'd be amazed. You know, I get people all the time that'll say, "Oh, we'll send you, you know, a thing of lynch mining to review, just a regular $50 Paydirt." And they're like, "But you guys send me back the gold." And I'm like, "No problem at all." And it never happens because they're too scared that I'm gonna keep their $50 worth of gold. And I don't blame them. You know, there's unfortunately a lot of con men in this world. So sell tickets for 50% of gold from bucket raffle. Yeah, that's a raffle then. And then you got all kinds of laws that have to deal with raffles and stuff like that. So as much as I would love to do a bucket, it's, you know, one of the main things I do on this channel is try to do reviews that people that are watching this channel would understand. You know, how many people are going to go out there and buy a $4,000 or a $10,000 bucket? So they don't care if it's got a 90% return or a 20% return. Most of them can't afford it. So it's the same reason why in all my reviews, I pan out all my gold. I do not use sluices or anything else like some other reviewers do, because most of the people that watch my channel don't have a sluice with, you know, some fancy matting in it. I mean, so if I could recover 100% with some fancy matting and some guy with a pan at home is only recovering 50%, it doesn't make sense to do a review on it. So that's why I pan out all my stuff to show you exactly what you can get. You know, and I'm sure I miss 1 or 2 specks of gold every once in a while, but, you know, anyone will that pans it out. I'm just trying to give, you know, make my reviews as much or as close to what everyone else is doing at home. So 9,000 back. How many kids do you have, Anthony Holbrook? Yeah, I will say that is one thing that I will miss this year, is because the wife, she was smart enough to divorce me in, June. So she gets the kids for the whole year. She gets to claim them for the whole year. And that was kind of like our discretionary, vacation fund every year. Now she gets it and I get nothing. So I get the kids 3 days a week. So I'll take that any day over money. So yeah, I mean, personally, I don't think you need a ton of equipment, unless you're a minor. If you're going out in the real field and getting stuff, then you get tons of equipment, dredges and all that. But if you're just at home buying Paydirt, one little mini sluice you can use every once in a while, especially if you buy a bag that's got tons of fine gold in it. But, 7 kids, BJ Crow. Man. You're welcome, Richard Powell. So, all right, so I'm going to go start pulling some names. If you're a Patreon member and you already haven't posted your name, it's kind of too late now. But everyone else, if you're just here for the live show and you're not a Patreon member, click that first link and go and leave a comment. So, because I'm going to start pulling some names. I just need to make sure all the comments are approved. So let me check. Yep. All right, so I'm going to shrink down my mug. And we're going to do... Well, I'll move it to the other side. I'll put it in the bottom, just in case. So, there we go. This is for... We're going to pull 12 names. You cannot win more than once on these 12 bags. If it pulls up your name, which it does every once in a while, usually it won't. If it pulls up your name a second time, you don't win a second bag. So, phooey on Yui. And we're going to start. And these are for Patreon members only that are in the live show. And we still got 25 more bags to give away that I will start doing in a second. So, let me go and start pulling some names. Filter duplicate users. Get YouTube comments. 61 comments. Must be some people that... And if you're not a Patreon member and I pull your name, then you don't win. So, and Patreon members, you don't need to contact me. I know who you are. I'll just add this to your pile of stuff to mail out on the 2nd. So, first name. Let me get my paper so I can write this down. I need to write all this down. I don't want to watch a 2-hour video of me. I don't like editing my own videos. So there we go. 12 bags, Miller Prospecting Paydirt. Every bag is guaranteed 1/8 of a gram of gold. One bag will have 1.5 grams of gold. So there you go. Let's pull the first name. Oh, I already got the comments. There you go. Everyone's name flashing up. B. Wiles. And just in case, like, I pull somebody's name that isn't actually a Patreon members, but I don't notice it, on the first when I do my live show giveaway, my Patreon giveaway, I'll throw that bag in and give that away to one of my Patreon members as well. So, there we go. Bag number 2, Miller Prospecting. Those are 3-ounce bags. Lou Norris. There you go, Lou. Pick another name. And you can win again if you won earlier from my other giveaway. So Cali Gal. Oh, I will say one thing. I will post replies to these, but someone like, if you've got a name like Cali Girl, I might not know who you are on my Patreon because you don't use Cali Girl. So if you win one of these, make sure you send me an email or send me a message on Josh Ortiz. So there you go, Josh. So I know it's you. So Pick another winner. Bag number 5. Ginger in Japan. There you go, Ginger. Pick another winner. I haven't seen you posting many videos in a while, Ginger. They must be keeping you too busy. David Schuler. I don't think you're a Patreon member. I don't feel like going to check. But again, if somebody that wins isn't a Patreon member of this Paydirt, because you have to be a Patreon member to win any of these 12 bags, I will just save those bags and give them away when I do my Patreon tier rewards, and we'll just pull more names or something like that. Or maybe I'll pull some extra names. I'll just pull some extra names tonight. So Seanzilla, 7. Huh. I might pull a whole bunch of names. All right, bag number 8. And we're going to do 4 extra names in order. So Enrique Garcia, in case these people aren't Patreon members. I know Enrique is. I know a couple of these are. But like I said, I don't know since Seanzilla. I don't know if that's a Patreon member or not. He might be. Just they don't use their name as Seanzilla on Patreon. They use their real name. So bag number 9. Matthews Treasures. Rebel Dog, bag number 10. Pick another winner. Fred Segarra. Pick another winner. I should check chat in a second. And if you're not a Patreon member and you entered here, shame on you. Shame on you. Making me do extra work. Eric H. All right. So that was all 12 bags. But I am going to pull, let's see. I'm going to pull 5 extra names just in case. And in order. So if one of these people, as I go down the list, isn't a Patreon member, you will replace them. So you're the alternatives. You're the bench warmers. Joel Jeffrey. See, I know he's a Patreon member. He's been with me a very long time. So Kathy Sullivan. You know, I was kind of snickering when I was doing my other giveaway with all the big bags, and her name kept showing up, and she's never won. You've never won, Kathy, I know, but now you've won, because I know there's at least 2 names on here that aren't Patreon members, so you'll win one of these. I didn't even see you in chat, so hey, Kathy, how you doing? G Mahalik, I know is a Patreon member. See, now I'm pulling names that I know are Patreon members. Why couldn't I pull them before? So 2 more alternatives or alternates. Robert Williams. I know he is a Patreon member. Joseph Richard. All right. I'm done. If you are not a Patreon member and I pulled your name, it'd be nice of you to post in chat that you're not a Patreon member. Save me some work. Gregory Lee, no, you don't. Only for that giveaway. I still have 25 bags of Paydirt to give away that are just for people here in the live show. If you give me 1 second, I'll post the link. There you go. So I just posted Jacob Collins, who won the Gold Bay bag. That went to, here, I wrote them down. See, I had to write them down. But that went to Rodney K. So Rodney, really good guy. So Justin Farm. You won something, Justin, didn't you? Yeah, Justin, you won. You won one of my 6-ounce bags. You were the first name I pulled. So, yes, you did win, Justin. See? That's why I wrote it down. So when y'all people are like, oh, I didn't win, I could say, oh, no, you did win. I hope all the alternates win by default. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple on here that I'm almost positive are not Patreon members, so, you know. No, Justin, you didn't. But we still got 25 bags to go, Justin. So you could still win. You could still win again. Eric H., are you a Patreon member? I'm actually going to look you up right now. Yeah. Sorry about that. Here, I'll shrink my big mug up for a second. Good thing I looked at chat. All right. Oh, let me drink some more of my cold coffee. Yeah. Here, I'm going to let y'all chat amongst yourself for a second. I'm going to let you look at this beautiful banner behind me, which will be the last time you ever see this banner. And it will just be the regular Miller Prospecting banner. I'm going to go warm up my coffee because it's really cold. You sent from some of your gold from your weekend trips because you become a Patreon member. Sadly, no, they only take credit cards or PayPal or something like that. And I know people are going to say, but it's the same thing, but it's not because it shows a count list. And because I've had a couple people that asked me just if they could send me like a check every month and be added to my Patreon list. But the problem is if I'm doing a giveaway like on here today, if you go to my Patreon page and it says I've got 87 members and you see a list with 100 names on it, people are going to think you're cheating. They're going to think you're padding the list saying, oh, let me add a couple extra names. So it just has to go through Patreon. I was thinking about giving away the banner, but I don't want to pay for the shipping for it. So I think it would be expensive. So, all right. Thank you, Shunzilla. John Wolf didn't win. All I'm curious about now is Cali Girl, and I'm almost positive she's a Patreon member. Cali Gal. And then David Schuler. And maybe Matthew's Treasures. So, auction the banner. Yeah, I don't think anyone wants. I might give it away one day. You know, so. I live in a really tiny apartment, so I have to be really careful about what I save and what I don't save. I just last week, and as a matter of fact, when I went a couple days without my kids, I redid this entire room. This is just like the washroom, the washer dryer room. I don't have a washer and dryer, so because there's a laundromat right next door to me, so I just use that one. Matthew's Treasure and Mashing Marsh, so. Thank you, thank you. Makes it a lot easier so I can just mail you out your stuff. So, HT Shovel at his Rebel Dog on Patreon. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it up on eBay or something, you know. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I have to figure something out. I got enough stuff given away and shipping out right now. I don't want to do it. No. No. So who's left? Cali Gal and David Schuler. Are you both Patreon members? All right, so Cali Girl is. I was 99% sure you were Cali Gal, but you just never know with the names. I know you've told me probably a million times, but I'm a very old man. I might not look like it, but I'm a very old man, and my mind is mush. And somebody in here earlier said that because Kathy's name was picked as an alternative, there would only be one name on this list that needed an alternative. And it's kind of looking like that, how it might end up, which would really be sucky. Oh, but I still got 25 bags of Paydirt to give away. So, all right, I'm going to go warm up my coffee. You can just stare at this beautiful banner for a minute, and then we're going to give away the last 25 bags. Let me post the link right here. So leave a comment there, and then I will pull 25 more bags of Paydirt to give away to everyone that's just here in the live chat. Anyone that's here, couple rules. You must email me at dylan@millerprospecting.com if you win. Even if you're a Patreon member, just so for my records for this Paydirt, because it's separate than my Patreon Paydirt. And you have got 30 days to collect it. So if in 30 days you have not emailed me, you lose your prize, and I will give it away to someone else at some other point. So I can't hold this stuff forever. Why is the banner going away? Because this isn't my normal banner, and I don't want to, if I'm doing a review for somebody and it's not one of these 4 companies up here, it would kind of be, you know, not so right to be saying, oh yeah, try this Paydirt when there's Lynch Mining here, or, you know, Lynch Mining here and Gold Bay here and Tom's. And So my banner just has my logo on it, and this one I just had made specifically for this giveaway because they donated some of the gold. So, you know, that's why I won't be using this banner ever again unless I do another massive giveaway and all 4 of these people happen to sponsor me again. So, okay, I'm going to go warm up my coffee. Yeah. I know. I got to. So just stare at the banner for a second. There we go. Warm coffee. That's good. Too much coffee already. Well, I haven't had any today, so I needed some. I was going to drink, as Clash calls it, soda pop, but I figured this was going to be a long show and I can drink beer kind of fast, so I figured this show might go really bad. So, and plus I haven't drank beer in a while, so. Any thoughts on a fresh review? I'm not going to tell you that, man, because I can't have people scoop me on Paydirt. When I find a Paydirt, it's kind of funny. People send comments sometimes with links and they'll say, oh, try this new Paydirt. And I don't approve those comments because I don't want people knowing about that Paydirt. So I didn't pee, so it wasn't me. So no. I warmed up my coffee, and I will say I went and smoked a cigarette too. So. Or I smoked part of a cigarette, so unfortunately. And yeah, I do smoke, unfortunately. I'd quit for 7 years. I quit smoking for 7 years. And in June, I started smoking. Can't figure out why. So I like soda pop. I love soda pop, but soda pop does not love me. Well, it loves me, but it loves my midsection, so, you know, it, and I'm trying to be a better, slimmer me right now, so. Yeah. What's up, Snake Gold? Why do I call it Miller Prospecting? Two reasons. One, it used to be called Gold Paydirt Reviews, and then someone came out with a channel called Golden Paydirt Reviews, where they were just trying to essentially get subscribers off my name. So I changed it for that. And then secondly, because I've had multiple surgeries, so I can go out eventually to go prospecting. So, and also I do believe, I've had people, someone made a comment the other day in my channel where they said I wasn't really prospecting, but I am. It's called mailbox prospecting. So I might not be going out in the field, but I am still prospecting dirt. So looking for gold. So that's what prospecting is, when you dig through something to look for something. So. Aubrey, when you find good paydirt, you keep it quiet. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if I find a new seller. So if somebody opens a website tomorrow called AB Paydirt, I don't blast it out there telling everyone, oh, look, here's a new seller. Because there's other channels that do reviews. And generally the first person to do a review on a new seller gets the most views. And, you know, views help pay this channel. It helps me pay for this paydirt. So I am disabled. So the government does not give big fat checks to disabled old men. So, you know, so I'm on a very tight budget for paydirt. So every penny that this channel makes me, every penny that Patreon makes me goes straight back into this channel to buy paydirt, every penny of it. So, you know, I have to, you know, if I can get a video up of some brand new seller and get me an extra 200 or 300 views before someone else, you know, because even if, you know, on average, let's say a review of mine gets 1,500 views. If somebody else reviews that paydirt, even if it's somebody that's only got 200 or 300 subscribers, those people won't watch my review because they've already seen it. So they already know what they're going to get mostly, and my views will go down. So I prospect my nose every once in a while. I know, so we're going to try not to pick up this bad habit. Yeah, I'm pretty good at not picking up old bad habits. I am a former drug addict, former alcoholic, so I have not touched drugs in 15 years. So, you know, when I married my wife, she made me become a better person. So, you know, she made me fatter though. I got fat when I was married. So, you know, but, and I haven't drank in 15 years really. You know, I probably in 15 years, I've probably drank, you know, 15 times. So, and I haven't been drunk once in those 15 years, so, you know. Andrew O'Neill, my disability hearing is February 3rd, 4 years. Yeah, they are not quick. I am so not a fan of the disability system in this country where drug addicts get approved faster than people with real disabilities. It's absolutely horrible. You know, if you're a drug addict and you've got nothing to lose. You know, one of my big complaints about disability is, I know not everyone's a big fan of this, but when you file for disability, so if you file right now and it takes you 4 years, you get a back check for all those years. So if you're a drug addict living on the street, you've got no reason not to file for disability because you say, hey, if I get approved in 4 years, I get this big fat check I could buy a ton of heroin with or crack or whatever it is. When the people that really have disabilities need insurance. That was my main objective when I filed for disability. It wasn't this big, huge, tiny check I'm getting from the government. It was for free insurance. I mean, I needed both my knees replaced for the last 15 years, and I just never had insurance that was good enough to pay for that. You know, so, you know, I need both shoulders replaced. I need work done on my spine. You know, just I've got still a lot of other health issues, and insurance is what I was mostly after. And when I filed for disability, I didn't have insurance, which really sucks. Where if they just gave everyone free insurance, if you filed for insurance, disability, and you got free insurance, even if it was semi-decent insurance, and they didn't give you money, they told you after the end of 4 years you will get no back check, only insurance. Nobody would file for disability that did not need it. It would get rid of all the drug addicts who are just saying that they're depressed and all these other reasons, which depression is a real thing, but you know, that's what they use to file for disability. So yeah, I love Paydirt too. That's one of my addictions, you know. Yeah, I've been having heart issues now as well. They're trying to put me on all kinds of different meds for my heart now. So, which is one of the reasons I started losing weight. I've been having issues with my blood pressure dropping tremendously. So, they had me on medicines for the last 6 years for high blood pressure, and now it's dropping extremely low. So now they're like, oh, now we don't know what to do with you. Your blood pressure is dropping too low. But then they're like, but don't stop taking your blood pressure meds. You know, so. Yeah, the disability system in this country is absolutely horrible. So it's absolutely horrible. And then the checks they send you are absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. You know, it's just, because the way the system works is it goes based off your last 7 years or 5 years of work history. But like me, when I became actually disabled, I didn't want to file for disability. I'm not a big person to ask for help or anything like that. It's just not my style. So I actually at the time, I was working for myself at the time. I had an online company, a marketing company. I was living in California, and it was the big .com, so I was making pretty good money. But then it got too bad. My pain got so bad that I really couldn't do it anymore. So I just started selling off all my stuff that I owned. So just for 5 years, I used to be a massive nerd. So I had the biggest comic book collection in the world. So not in the world, but Spider-Man. That was my thing, was a Spider-Man. I actually, at one point in time, had the largest Spider-Man collection in the world. So I was pretty Spider-Man nerdy. So I sold that off. It took me 5 years to sell off my entire comic book collection and to keep me out of filing for disability. But unfortunately, I didn't make a ton of money. So when I got my disability, my check was a lot lower because I was trying not to, be on the system. So, oh well. And good for everyone that's not been drinking, especially drinking a lot. I have no problem with people that drink every once in a while. I still drink every blue moon. So, but drinking can be a major problem. So, all right. Are we all done? No, not Pokemon. I did not collect Pokemon. I know nothing about Pokemon. When I was a kid, when I was about, I guess, 10, one of my mother's friends, my mom was a big hippie, and he owned a hippie comic book store or something like that, and I inherited 2 giant trunks full of comic books, and just the ones I liked were Spider-Man, so I pulled all those out, sold off all the rest when I was like 10, and traded them for more Spider-Man comic books, and just started going from there. So I gave away. So I amassed a giant comic book collection. I actually was really good at it too, because I like to research a lot, like I do for Paydirt, and I've put, I think, 11 comic books onto the comic book registry, the National Comic Book Registry, that were unknown variants or like giveaways and types like those. So in one of those, there was only 4 copies ever made, and I owned all 4 copies. So I knew nobody could ever own every single Spider-Man comic book, because I owned one of them, all 4 copies. So, and one of those copies, because I ended up selling them off when I did it, and one of those copies is on eBay, I think right now, for like $6,000 or something like that, crazy. So one of these days, I'll post on my Patreon a picture of the last thing I sold on eBay was my Amazing Spider-Man collection, which was, I think, issue 1 through 700. I think I got $16,000 for that. So, all right. Let me post this final link, just in case anyone hasn't entered. Go put this on here, because now I'm just starting to ramble and not give stuff away, and we're all here so I can give stuff away. Go post a comment if you haven't. Love bluegrass. I love bluegrass, man. I love all kinds of music, but I love bluegrass, and I think it fits the theme of Gold Paydirt the best. I listen to some metal too, but I don't think metal is very, appropriate for it. So. All right, let's do some giveaways. Let me go pull some stuff up. Let's hidden Patreon. Let me make sure the comments. All right, so let me pull this URL, put it in here. Oh, wow. So, all right, I will shrink my mug up. I'll move me down here. And there you go, as you can see. Got 162 comments. There's not even 162 people in there, maybe. I know it was popping up there, so I guess with people leaving and going. So what are we gonna give away first? We'll start. I have the gold-based sample bag. We're gonna start with that one. So gold-based sample bag. Let me double check the comments. And we're gonna start pulling some names. So Jason G. And again, if you win any of these prizes in the live chat show, that is for this one, email me at dylan@millerprospecting.com. I will post a link to my email in a second as soon as I do all the polls. Just for these prizes, even if you're a Patreon member, just so for my records, I know where these are at, where these were going to. So now let's pull another name. And what are we going to do now? So we did this one. We'll do the Kenai. So we got 6 bags of black sand. So we'll do these. So Kenai black sand. Oh, that's a sampler. Well, of course I picked that up. So we're going to do 6 bags of this. Kenai's black sand challenge. Pick another winner. And it doesn't matter where you live. I will ship this off to you. So Susan A. And anyone can win these as well, even if you won as a Patreon or anything else. Just because these are rewards for everyone just putting up with watching me for the last 2 hours and 8 minutes. Pick another winner. Another bag, Black Sand Challenge from Kenai Gold. Aubrey Oswald. Pick another winner. Try and go through these a little quick. I didn't even read your comment. I just should have read your comment. I saw something on it afterwards. I was like, oh, I didn't read it. Gary and Doris. There you go. Bag number 4, Kenai Black Sand Challenge. And thank you again, Kenai, for donating these 12 bags. Nietzsche. And I had a great pre-Christmas, not a very good Christmas day. Bag number 5, but thank you for asking. Bag number 5, Black Sand Challenge from Kenai Gold. Josh Robbins. Hello from Wyoming. Last bag, Black Sand Challenge. Gregory Lee. Yep, gold, gold, gold. All right, now we're going to do the Kenai sampler bags. We got 6 of these. Name number 1. Full Push Metal. Or Metals. Keep pushing. Bag number 2. Aiden Ruiz. Pick another winner. Now I've definitely given away an ounce of gold at this point. John Wolf. Bag number 4. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you and everyone else that's watching right now. Keith Brooking. Bag number 5. Can't wait to hear my name. Well, you just heard your name. There you go, Keith Brooking. Happy's Bears. The last bag, sampler bag from Kenai Gold. Glasstron. All right, let me check chat for a second and get these Tom's Paydirt bags ready. And dropping them on the floor. All right, so I've got mine. I just put the Paydirt on it. It's making my keyboard go crazy. Put this in there. So I have to mark, since he sent me, Tom, who thank you again for sending me this Paydirt. All the bags are different. I will be marking each bag based on how I pull them, just so I remember and I don't give somebody a bag different. So come on, George. Good luck, George. All right, so. And Ed, make sure you email me. I emailed you the other day. So I owe you some money. So, all right, let's pick another winner. This is going to be for this bag of Tom's Paydirt that says absolutely nothing on it. So I have no idea what's in it. Not one little clue. So we're going to mark this one bag number 1. And that's going to Rockzilla. So you got bag number 1. Then we're going to do this one. It's a bigger bag. It says small gem and treasure bags. This will be bag number 2. And that's going to go to Constantinos. So you got that one, my friend. And then we're going to do this small bag, which says something on the back, either 0.15 or 0.1 ST or I don't know. Something. We're going to do this one. Bag number 3. Then go to John Wolf. Who can't win because you just won one earlier in this drawing. I mean, you can win earlier prizes, but not in the live show one. I said that earlier. I don't know why it pulls second names, but you won. You did win, right? Yeah, you won a Kenai sampler, so. I need to find a better random comment picker. I need to just build one. So Enrique Garcia, you won this one. All right. Then we'll do keep putting stuff down on my computer. So Enrique Garcia, this one is Tough Stuff. So Tough Stuff will be bag number 4. And that's going to go to Justin Framstead. So see, Justin, you did get another win. So that's bag number 4. We'll do this one, which is another one of these mystery, I can't read Tom's handwritings. And this will be bag number 5, which I'm not complaining about because I can't even read my own handwriting most days. So Michael Edelin. Edelin? Yeah. Now let's pick another winner. And this one will be another mystery one with nothing on it. This is bag number 6. Bag number 6. Doug W. Then we're going to do another one of the mystery, either 0.1s or 0.15s. This will be bag number 7. Let's see. Merry Christmas to you too, Doug. Michael Williams. And I will say, the sooner you people email me, the sooner I can send these off to you. So, another mystery bag. Bag number 8. They won't go out before the 2nd of January because that's when I plan on going to the post office to ship out a whole bunch of stuff. But I'd appreciate it if everyone emailed me before then so I can get it off then. I hate having 1 or 2 bags and I'm just waiting for someone to email me to ship stuff out. Constantinos, who just won. He can't win again. Stop picking the same people's names, you silly computer or website or whatever it is. So I got to pick another name. Adam Casto. All right, and that was bag number 8. And we're going to do bag number 9 with the mystery number. Bag number 9. Tad Van Allen. There you go. And then we're going to do this small gem bag, bag number 10. Let's see who that goes to. Pick another winner. Terrence Gildred. We got 2 bags left. So this one, let's do this one. Bag number 11. There you go. And I'll post a link to my email. If you win one of these last 25 bags, make sure you email me. Michael Edelin. And if perchance somebody doesn't contact me within the next 30 days or they decline a prize, because I have one person actually I pulled a name for that I think will decline their Paydirt, I will give those away in one of my Patreon giveaways. My Patreon appreciation videos. So last bag, bag number 12. And this is one of the mystery ones. So the last bag is another mystery bag from Tom's Gold Paydirt. So... Tom'sGoldDirt.com. And thank you again for that, Tom. Little penny coins. So there you go. I'm all out of gold. You can all flee the chat now. You can drop my Patreon support. Let me shrink my mug down. Or make my mug bigger so you have to look at me for the next couple seconds. You must look at my ugly mug for a while. There you go. First, let me thank everyone who's supported my Patreon page. Thank you all very much. Thank you to all my subscribers. I really appreciate it. I never thought I'd get a lot of subscribers when I did this. I had my little blog, and it took a lot of convincing for a friend of mine who's also a fellow YouTuber to get me to start shooting videos, because I did not want to shoot videos. I'm still not a huge fan of the editing part where I have to look at my mug all day long, but, you know. Yeah, I told you, Ed, you used up all your luck, man, on the last giveaway. And then you gave it away. So thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to all my Patreon members. I really appreciate it. I mean, it just really does help the channel keep going. Yes, I did the Gold Bay bag. That was the first one I pulled. That went to Jason G. So, or just the sampler. So it's got, I'm pretty sure he stopped selling the sampler. I'm pretty sure it's got a quarter gram, not a quarter ounce. Yeah, it ain't got a quarter ounce. It's got a quarter gram. This is a Jason G. So I was actually going to review that bag, but he stopped selling it. So you know, that's a lot of happens a lot because I usually buy my Paydirt 2 to 3 months in advance, and so sometimes, you know, they stop selling something, and I'm not going to review something that you can't buy. It doesn't make sense. So was there someone that won twice? Michael E. He did. Thank you. Somebody spotted that. So I'll pull another name. So Michael Edelin, you almost got over on me, man. I got to use my reading glasses now. So that was bag number 11. All right. So we got to do one more pull. See, anyone that flew out of here just now is going to miss out. So let me shrink me down. Pull another name really quickly. See, I don't like this comment generator that it's not supposed to keep pulling the same names over and over, but it does it every once in a while. I don't know why. Some days, some videos it won't do it at all, and some days it's like today. Is that a name too? Nope. So there you go. That's a new one. Adam Costo. Nope, he won too. Ah, man. Does not want to give him away. Bag number 11. All right, that's a new one. Jeremy Gilbreth. I remember that one. Gilbreth from... And then I'm still waiting to find out if David Schuler is a Patreon member or not. I don't think he is. I mean, that name's not on my Patreon, but, you know. All right. I will make you look at my ugly mug some more. I really appreciate everyone putting up with me for 2 hours just to win gold. I mean, and if you didn't win gold, I really appreciate you putting up with me for the last 2 hours. So, you know, it's okay to put up with me for 2 hours if you're going to win some gold. No, but congratulations to everyone. Like I said, this will, if you're a Patreon member on the original prizes, the first prizes I did, I don't need you to email me or anything. I will just add those into envelopes and they will go out on January 2nd. If you want any of the last 25, the ones I just did, even if you're a Patreon member, email me just for my records. I can make sure I've got all those straight. So, hey, Keith and Wynn. Yeah, thank you. You have a good Christmas with your kids, a late Christmas with your kid. Mike Williams, don't worry about it. I don't expect anyone to join my Patreon page, and I'm, totally blown away when people do. So, who charges 200? Randy Harris, who charges $200 for a small bag of Paydirt? Yeah. Yeah, I bet you watching this stream was better than what you're doing something at work. So, Draco's Dragon. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't pull your name. I thought I did, but I'm not putting on my reading glasses again. I hate wearing them, so I'll have to look at them. Jackie Scott. I want to say you won. But I honestly don't remember, and I can't read all my handwriting, so I didn't. Oh. Josh Moynihan, no, I don't have any of your Paydirt in stock. It takes me, you know, like I said, I'm usually 2 to 3 months ahead on Paydirt just because I don't want to ever get in the situation where it used to happen to me a lot, where it'd be like, oh wow, I don't have any Paydirt because, you know, sellers sending stuff late, or, you know, 90% of the time when I order, you know, well, 100% of the time I have it sent to somebody else and then they ship it to me, and if they get delayed or somebody else, it just doubles the amount of time it's in the post office's hands. So I started ordering it in advance, so usually I'm like 2 months ahead. I want to say 3. It used to be 3 for a while, but now it's only like 2 months. So yeah, there's so many I can't remember, and I wrote it all really small because for some reason I did my printout really small, so I don't remember. I can't read anyone's names without putting my glasses on. I'm not going to. So yeah, it takes me a long time because people always tell me, oh, try this Paydirt, and unfortunately then it's like, wow, now I gotta wait 2 months and hope nobody finds out about this Paydirt seller for 2 months. So but I always try to get back to everyone, you know, at least one time later on. So unless it was really, really bad, you know, usually eBay sellers are about the only people I never go back to. So thank you, David Watson. And don't forget, everyone, I will be doing my Patreon appreciation video on the 1st. And if you're just in the live chat, you can win some stuff there as well. So I do give stuff away with my Patreon members because they deserve it, because they really support this channel. But then I do give away stuff for the people that just watch the show. So if you can put up with watching me, you can win some stuff. I figure, you know, it's a good deal. Thank you, Kevin Yu. Stephen LeBlanc. I'm pretty sure you won something, Stephen LeBlanc. So, and you didn't have to be here to win that, so. Hey, Sherry Ward, thank you. You're welcome, Jacob Collins. So, I hope everyone enjoyed it. I know it was a long show. It was actually a lot shorter than I thought. That's why I started early, because I figured for sure it was going to take forever, but. Anthony Holbrook, gold-plated Mercury dime. I have one left. It's slab, too, and a custom Miller prospecting slab. I'll have to do a giveaway for that one soon, so. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that on the 1st on my Patreon. So Anthony Holbrook, make sure you go to the live show on the 1st. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll give it away, because I have it on my desk because I've been meaning to give it away. All right, David, sure. Thank you for being honest, and, you know, I would have figured out eventually. And it does suck. You hit the wrong link. No. And since you're honest, David Schuler, if you email me, here, let me post my email up. If you email me, I will send you one of my 24 karat gold plated dimes, my Miller Prospecting 24 karat gold plated dimes, for being honest. Which is... So there you go. That's my email. If you want any of the last couple prizes, make sure you email me, especially if you're not a Patreon member, because otherwise you won't get your prize. And you only have 30 days to email me to get it. William Isaacs, who's a good Amazon seller? Absolutely none of them. Absolutely none of them. I mean, Kenai Gold sells on there, but you're better off buying it from his website, because it's like almost positive it's a little bit cheaper on Amazon, on his website, as opposed to Amazon, because he's not paying Amazon fees. But other than that, Amazon is absolutely 90% of Amazon sellers is Golden Paydirt or one of his versions, and they're all junk. And Mike's Gold Paydirt is okay, depending on the bag you get. Sometimes you'll get a good bag, and then sometimes you're not so good, but there's so many better sellers than Amazon. If you had to pick someone on Amazon, I would go with Mike's Gold Paydirt. So I think there's, I don't know if it's listed as Mike's Gold Paydirt, but it's listed as California Paydirt, but the seller is Countless Books and More, I think. So you're welcome, Highway Ranger. So yeah, David Schuler, make sure you email me so you can get, send you a 24 karat gold plated dime just so you didn't not miss out. You're welcome, Gregory. Thank you. Thank you for watching my channel, you know. Hey, George. Yeah, I'm hoping that video will be out tomorrow, but it probably won't be out to the 27th because I still have to shoot the last part of it where I tell everyone what I'm doing with that 10-gram nugget, and I kind of, that video, one of my cameras got broke, so, or broke. So the video got cut off in the middle of it, and I got to figure out how to either edit it or reshoot that whole part. And I really can't shoot the whole part, so, but should be out either tomorrow or the next day. So everyone, make sure you look for that. It will be a mail call coming out either tomorrow or the next day from my really good buddy, John, who sent me some Paydirt for Christmas. And what I'm going to be doing with all that dirt and all the gold I found, as well as some other nice little things like, you know, this 10-gram nugget that I got from Tom at Gold Dirt, who got it from George. And I also have one of George's first ever silver pours, a 1-ounce round. So thank you, everyone, for watching my show. Thank you. Thank you. I just need to get to 10,000 subscribers. That's my goal now. I was just happy to ever get any subscribers, but now for some reason in my head, I have to get to 10,000 subscribers. So make sure you email me, Rockzilla, so you can get that gold. Because if you don't within 30 days, you're not getting it. So, there's my email. And also, like I said, if for some reason somebody doesn't collect something in 30 days, or if someone declines one of the prizes they won, I don't know why they would, but you never know. Some people just don't want prizes or don't expect anything. I will give those things away during Patreon appreciation videos. So I just want 1K. Well, that was my original goal. It actually was 1K because then, you know, you really can't do much with your channel until you get 1K. Like, you used to not be able to do live shows. You couldn't put those wonderful ads they put on your videos. So I got to 1K, but when you get to 10K is when they really start recommending your channel. So, because like if you type in certain things, they won't even put my channel up because I don't have 10K yet. No. Rebel Dog, you just want 10 subs. No. I mean, I have to say, it took me, I think, 2 years before I got to 1K. I think it took me almost exactly 2 years to get to 1K. So, but there wasn't any Paydirt reviewers doing this. There was, I think, one person from a long time ago, and then one other guy was actually actively doing Paydirt reviews at the time that I joined. So now there's tons of them. So. Well, I'm glad I saved you some money, FK. Yeah, I just need to, I am not very, what do you call it, friendly with Facebook and all those things. And, you know, I need to one of these days get around to start posting stuff on Facebook and doing all that. I do not like social media. It just takes a lot of time to do stuff like that. And, you know, if I post a video on YouTube and then I have to spend 30 minutes posting it on Patreon and Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that, to me, it's just a waste of 30 minutes, you know. But I need to start doing something, you know, just to get a couple more subscribers. Then when I get to 10,000, I'm just going to sit back, get fat and lazy. No. Rockzilla, can I check and see if we got your email? Yeah, sure. I will check really quick. I don't think so. I don't think I got it yet, but I don't know what you put in the subject, and I don't want to say everyone's names on here. But no, I haven't gotten it yet. But my mail server is kind of slow because it's a hosted server, so they're not as fast as like Gmail or anything like that. So if not, if you email me and you don't get a reply from me by tomorrow night, email me again, because sometimes I am slow with my emails because I don't sell Paydirt. I don't need customer service. I don't need a good customer service rating. So, which is one of the reasons why I don't sell Paydirt really. So. Robert Duty. No, your name was not pulled. I would remember that one. You know. Well, thanks you. I'm not going to say your name either. You know who you are. You got the bad names. You really should change that name. So fat and lazy kind of defeats losing weight, doesn't it? Yeah, but you know, it gives me a goal to look forward to. I lose all the weight, then I can get fat and lazy again. No, I don't. No, I need to. You know, I had both knees replaced, and I got some future surgery scheduled. So I need to lose the weight just to. Doesn't make sense to say when we get surgery, so I can go out gold prospecting, and then get big and fat, so that I can't go gold prospecting. So, you know, not that fat people don't go gold prospecting, but you know. With my body and my health, I needed to, so. Rick Adams, Southern Indiana right here, so. Rebel Dog, I will do that. I've still got to double check. I know right now we've already used up one of the alternatives, and we might use up the second one. I'll have to look. I'll have to double check on afterwards. But if her name isn't up there, I'll email you on Patreon, Rebel Dog, and tell you. So then I'll send her your bag. So thank you for doing that. It's awesome of you. Thank you, Highway Ranger. Yeah, I've already lost a lot of weight, so. No, I'm down. I was on when I got divorced. I was a little bit over I was 242. Yes, the other day I weighed myself. I was 202. So I've lost 40 pounds in 6 months. So I go to the gym every day now. Maybe not today because I've been drinking a lot of coffee and I'm worn out now from sitting in front of this camera. So. Rinky's Carnage Crew, gold and silver. I swear you always butcher names. I didn't hear mine at all. Well, you just heard yours. So there. So you just heard yours. And I know I butcher names. I'm horrible with names. Absolutely horrible. I can't remember names. I'm lucky I even remember my kids' names. I'm horrible at names. So. Thank you, George. I still watch your channel. I watch every one of your videos. You need to start pouring more silver, man. But thank you. Thank you. Jackie Scott, no, Kathy did not win. I thought for sure she was going to win. When I was doing the first drawings, her name kept rolling by, and I just kept seeing her name. I don't know if it was just because I was tuned in to seeing her name, wanting her name to pop up. And her streak continues. And she's an alternate in one of the prizes. But I will say, since she's an alternate, I do have a bag of Paydirt that I'm almost positive the person that won that does not want it. So, because he's never accepted anything he's ever won. So, he doesn't accept tier rewards or anything. So, if he doesn't want it, I will send that to her. So. Yeah, George is an awesome guy. Really good guy. So, he's a dirt nerd. So, and you can check out his channel. He's got some dirt nerd hats up for sale. So, I don't know if he sold them all out yet. I haven't caught up on videos this week, so I did see the last one. I saw the thumbnail anyway where you're putting the hats up for sale, but I saw the unboxing where you got them in from Randy, so I knew you said you were going to sell them. Divorce is the best weight loss. Yeah, well, I changed my diet. I'm actually vegetarian now, so I don't plan on staying vegetarian because I like steak, but it makes you think more when you eat. You know, you can't just go and grab McDonald's and hamburgers and stuff like that. You can't just, you know, throw Hot Pockets in the oven. It makes me actually cook something healthy, so, and that helps. And then I go to the gym, so, you know. Had a bad thing happen with the last attempt to do a melt. That means either you burned yourself really bad because you don't use protection like you're supposed to, you never wear the goggles and stuff and the gloves, or you melted your machine. 3 hats remain. There you go. So make sure you go check out his channel, everybody, over at Georgia Dirt 30. And make sure you check out my sponsors, or they're not really my sponsors, but people that donated for this giveaway at Lynch Mining, Tom's Gold Dirt, Kenai Gold, and of course, Dave over at Gold Bay for that giant nugget. That went to Rodney K. So thank you, Highway Ranger. Oh, I'm sure I'll find. I'm an old man. I found lots of my better halves. Just unfortunately, they don't want to stay my better halves forever. So. All right, I think I am going to go. I think I'm going to go start packaging up stuff. So, and do all the Patreon stuff too. And make sure everyone, again, I'll post my email one last time. If you won something and you're not a Patreon member, or you won some of these last bags of Paydirt, the last 25 bags, email me so I can send them off to you. Oh, almost an explosive ending. So that means either you didn't heat up your graphite mold, or you had water in it. One of the two. Oh, that's nasty. So, thank you, Highway Ranger. Yeah, that's the bad thing about pours, man, is they can be nasty if something goes wrong. If you forget to heat up your mold, or your mold has got a little bit of water in it, and bam, you know. Hot and cold just don't mix. It's actually kind of funny because I was going to tell everyone, you know, when I went to go make my coffee earlier before the live show, I'd put it in microwave, my water microwave, and I put it on for some stupid reason at 6 minutes. And I went and did something. When I came back, took it out, put it down, dumped in some coffee, and the thing exploded. You know, because you add something to something that's, and in just the shape of the coffee cup, it's just weird. So, but yeah, I was gonna say that earlier, but yeah, melting can be very dangerous. That's why you gotta wear the goggles, man. That's why Randy sent you those goggles to wear. And the gloves. So. Thank you, Eric Young. Yeah, I hope everyone has a great new year this year. I hope everyone finds lots of gold this year. I hope everyone stays away from these bad sellers on eBay and other places. So, you know. And everyone finds just really good gold. I'm hoping this year I find some new really good sellers that have consistently good ROI. So. Thank you, Given. I'm not going to say the first part of your name. No. Well, I want to see that video, George. So when you post that video, I'll make sure I see it. So thanks to everyone, you know, for my subscribers, my Patreon members, people that donated gold, the people that just took all my hard-earned gold. You know. Thank you all. So I will be gone, and again, I will have a video up either tomorrow or the next day. Make sure you check that out. There will be a mail call video, but then there will be a follow-up video to it as well the next day. So make sure you check out that one. And then I have a great review. I'm hoping it's a really Awesome bag of Paydirt. Really hard to get bag of Paydirt coming up on Monday. So make sure you check out that review as well. So this is a review I've been trying to do for the last 2 years. And I just haven't had a chance to get it. So I'm super excited about that one. In fact, I might start shooting it as soon as I'm done with y'all. So I'm so excited. So all right, HD Shovelhead. Next time, don't use up all your luck with BJ, man. Don't give him all your good luck. Because, see, he won this time, so. All right, everyone. I'm out of here. Thank you very much. Hope everyone had a great Christmas, and I hope we all have a great New Year. So.